Hey everybody,
I'm Caleb.
I'm Sam.
And I'm Will.
And we are
Working Title.
That was my favorite shot of last episode, the hand.
Guys, we're back for JJK. Today we have episode 41, Thunderclap Part 2. I could let you guys know what happened last episode, but that would be ridiculous because how could you ever forget what we just saw? So, without further ado, make sure you leave a like on today's episode. Subscribe if you've not already done so. Leave a comment down below. What is, once again, your favorite moment from today's episode? That'd be a great thing to see in the comments. Love seeing what you guys loved from last week. And there was a lot of options because there was a lot of things to love. Of course, also check out the Patreon. You can get uncut, the whole reaction over there. It's worth it, especially as these episodes are getting increasingly better. So be with us for every single moment. And for now, we'll catch you in the reaction. Love you guys.
Boom! Grandpa.
Oh my gosh, that episode.
And then there's Sukuna in his world of flames.
Take care of others. My body's been taken over and I've killed the world.
Okay. So he's got to dominate all of them? Oh no. Damn.
This is like movie quality. What is happening?
Are we gonna get that thing you were talking about? The special move?
I think so.
Whatever this was.
There always one
See different perspectives of the floor is lava.
Oh, here we go.
Please.
Oh god, is he gonna try and master this thing? Oh no, this thing's gonna be strong as fuck.
Let's hope that's not foreshadowing.
What does that mean?
Right, because the infinite versus the 6, whatever.
The 10 shadows. Oh shit. On our preparations.
What?
Does he have a plan with this girl already? Who is this?
What?
What is happening?
Is this Mob Psycho? Oh my god.
Oh no, are they all summoning some... What is that?
What is that?
Oh man. Oh wow.
A grip sword. Divergence. Silent Divine General. Mahora.
That's creepy. Wow.
Oh!
It had,
Is that wings?
Jesus. See you later.
Angel, a demon. Why are you sorry, Itadori? Why?
Because he thinks he's gonna die. Oh!
And that's how he ended up at the end of last episode.
Oh, Jesus.
Jesus
Right.
Christ.
Oh, the big feet.
Oh, it has cankles.
Well, this cat is not going to survive the lives. It doesn't matter.
Who's that? Oh, Sukuna. Oh, he saved him. Oh, fuck. Oh, no, Sukuna does want to keep him alive.
Right.
You're right, Sam.
Would it put up a fight against Sukuna, really? Is it that intense? That is a wild cold open.
This literally does look like a movie, Caleb, you're right. With the widescreen.
Yeah, they did that last episode too, and I loved it.
Oh! This thing looks so cool. Damn!
Dissect.
Bro, what did he just get caught in the middle of?
He caught a meal real quick.
He doesn't like popcorn. Oh!
That's crazy.
You want to go?
That thing has already impacted Sukuna, and Jogo couldn't hit one hit on him. What the hell?
Oh,
it's
shit.
huge in that shot.
Damn. Okay, this thing's really fucking strong.
Right, that's crazy that Megumi has this.
No.
Shot.
Rest cars.
Oh!
He just threw like 100 cars at him.
Is this the Shibuya incident?
I thought the lava ruining everything would.
I don't.
Oh!
He just put himself back
Whoa!
together. Oh, no.
Dio moment.
Oh.
I'm actually surprised Shibuya still looks good after the lava. How are
Parts
we?
of it.
All these people are gonna die.
Oh, kelp.
Inumaki.
Is he crying?
Fucking
I
pussy's
would-
crying. Dude.
Yo,
Oh god.
I'm not done with you.
you guys
yet.
would be terrified. I'd be freaking pissing myself if this was happening.
Yeah, I mean for sure.
What was that? Was this building? Oh my gosh! He looked like a popcorn kernel.
Oh, they just killed all those people.
Yeah,
What the
all those people
fuck?
are definitely dead.
Who was having dinner still?
I think they were just hiding.
They were at the table.
Wow!
Neck mouth.
What is with everything floating? Ugh.
This thing produces
fold up.
wild sounds.
Okay, why? What's with the wheel?
Is it getting bigger?
I feel like it is.
It's like the
getting
incredible.
bigger. Oh god, it's.
Did you see the wave, the tsunami of cars? I'm having trouble
Bro,
processing.
this is
what's-
the incident. This
Yeah.
has to be.
The impact on the city is like phenomenal right now.
What the fuck?
All right.
I love
I
what's
love
happening.
anime flight logic. It's so cool.
Whoa!
Yes.
Bro, he's just splitting buildings.
Oh!
You see my technique?
What the fuck is happening? Yo!
I'm struggling.
Oh, he just split him into.
It's like
Bro.
he's refracting reality. Is that his perk? Like his trait? His curse?
technique.
Bro,
He can just cut through
he just
reality.
healed everything.
I'm on drugs. What's going on?
He just healed everything so easily.
Tumbling down, tumbling down, tumbling down.
And he caught the what? Bro's chilling.
Yeah, you see that? You see that? He's cutting through reality, guys. That was he literally just sawed through the world.
Bro, he has the same power as Whitebeard from One Piece. That's crazy.
That has to be his perk. Feels like that. Feels like a game.
He's
He's
bowing.
bowing
I
at
thought he
the
dabbed for a
destruction.
second.
What is that?
That's a fist.
That's a plane.
No, it's a plane. Oh, shit.
Oh my gosh. What is with the wheel in its head?
I don't know. It's the ritual cog.
Oh my god.
If it does a full
Bro, my
360.
head hurts. Please.
Dude,
He's just indiscriminately cutting. All Shibuya
He
is
is.
gone.
It's like a hole, a black hole.
perfect cycle and harmony.
Look at his face. What is that? Is he gonna do the thing?
To adapt to anything and everything, it's the ultimate late throw rock, paper, scissors.
He's doing it. Doing it.
What?
That was Megumi right there. Oh,
Yes!
Malevolent kitchen.
I think it's shrine. I think that has to be a
Oh,
mistranslation. There's no way.
the shrine.
He is the ultimate chef.
How did they?
Malevolent kitchen. Okay, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
Or the translation team fucked up real bad, which is fine.
Oh, no.
Everyone's dead.
So is everything gonna get like cut in half?
Shinji moment.
Compromise fillet. Oh my my gosh, they're like erasing from existence.
He's just spamming both of his main attacks over and
Is
over
to
again.
bury it. Oh
But he wanted to be a dick and kill anything without cursed energy too, because he's a fucking monster.
Oh, the intro.
Is that everything?
They're witnessing
getting
all the
cut
buildings
up?
in Shibuya get launched into the air and cut up. Do a prominence burn.
Oh my!
I really have a hard time understanding what is visually happening.
He's
This is
prominence
crazy.
burn. Do it. Do the move.
Music is so fire. Holy shit.
Oh my god! Look at that thing.
He's doing it again.
Oh, he's gonna.
Whoa.
Fuga. I don't know what's happening.
He just
Oppenheimer, Caleb.
he
just
times
fired a
100.
soul arrow.
big fire arrow.
Oh
What?
my gosh. It's just literal raw
Is that a
power.
biblically accurate angel out of fire?
It's an angel.
I don't even know. Why does that look so photoreal? It did not look like. Oh shit!
Back. That's so good.
That's Yuji.
He did all that and just
That's
tagged
Yuji.
He just tagged Yuji back in after all of that.
Oh no.
Sukuna brought him to safety.
Oh my god.
Oh, we saw the flash of him. Oh my god.
He saw everything. Or at least Sukuna's letting him see everything.
Oh, poor Yuji. I mean, all those people just died.
No way you're dropping the song like that, bro. It's gone!
Shibuya's
Oh
literally
my
a crater.
god! Oh god.
That was so worth the
Bro,
wait.
look at that.
Fucking
So worth the wait.
Shinra Tensei.
Oh, those two. Oh god, look at the cut even through there.
Gosh. What now, Itadori? You gotta get better, man.
Yo!
Oh, we still got scenes. Look at this.
What's now?
What else do they possibly have to tell us?
No way! He lived.
He looks
Kinda.
horrible. Not a...
Damn.
You want to flip a coin.
Yeah, he literally looks like Two-Face.
He is. Bro lived.
Wow.
Alright, I'm back. Let's go. Let's do this. Let's do this shit, bro.
Alright.
Alright, what did I just watch, bro? What was that? Fuck.
Yo.
2 episodes in a row?
It's been like...
I know, but
It's been like every episode.
it's been every episode, but 2 in a row.
Yeah, of like...
Topping each other.
Yeah.
How?
I think this is the most appropriate time to say, Mappa Team, go get some sleep.
I think it's the most appropriate time to say free Mappa team.
Yeah,
Free Mappa.
But also, thank you for working so fucking hard,
Like-
because what the shit?
The show should have... The season should have ended after that. That's like the great finale if you had to take a pause there. This couldn't... I would be okay with Mappa coming
Taking a
back
break.
like several months from now.
Yeah, whatever
Getting
whatever
tired.
happens with what's going on with Mappa, within Mappa right now, all the people leaving and being unhappy, I'm fine with this being the finale for the season.
Like, I'd be very
Because
content.
holy shit, dude.
Yeah.
I want more, but like that was so good. And I know we keep saying it's just gonna get better, and that's what you guys keep like telling us. But like, really, how after that?
Yeah.
That is great stuff.
But yeah. Free Mappa. Let them have a day off. I don't even care. Like, even if it was like, even if they were just like, honestly, we just want 3 weeks off. Give it to them. Whatever the fuck they want. This shit's insane. Like, this can wait a couple months if need be. But
like, we're AOT fans. We've had to wait stupid like amounts of time for content.
Yeah. That's the part that
just coming out weekly is nonsense. I don't understand.
That's the part I don't understand.
With Vinland and with AOT.
Oh yeah.
Like
a lot of shows, they take their time. I don't really understand what is the need to rush it all out at once. Like, clearly the fan base is there, so they're not going to disappear if you don't drop it. I don't know. Regardless, Free Mappa, this show is amazing.
Stellar storytelling, like in its own encapsulated episode, because the episode started with Yuji, like the first sequence with him and I think it was his grandpa.
Yeah, his grandpa.
Yeah.
Talking about saving lives, and then it wraps up with lives lost. Not really his fault, but like through him,
via his
body. So that leaves him in the worst state possible, which is horrible, but like also really good driving force for the character going forward.
And I mean, like, it's not necessarily his fault, but his decisions have led him to this point. Like, if him and his friends in episode 1, season 1 didn't hang out and, him then, like, accidentally releasing curses by taking the finger somewhere and then eating the finger. You know what I mean? It's just like...
I'm sure he'll have the guilt of that, but there's no reason that I would ever shift it into him.
No, I don't hold him accountable for that, but I see as... For him, it's like, man, if I was just not an idiot and didn't eat that finger, these hundreds of thousands of people wouldn't have died.
Right. I've seen the meme. It reminds me of the meme of the butterfly effect for Qui-Gon Jinn from Star Wars. If he just didn't save Anakin, 133 billion people wouldn't die in the sequels. The butterfly effect that leads to all things. If Itadori knew that just messing around as a high schooler would have led to this, how could he have known?
Yeah.
This is crazy. This is some end world animation, end world storytelling, and it's awesome.
Yeah. So we start the episode with a little, after the recap with Yuji, we kind of get thrown into Megumi and how his technique works. So basically he initially unlocks it and he gets access to the dogs, but then every Shikigami after that, he has to subjugate them. So he has to summon them in a ritual. I assume that means beating them, but...
the summoning of the toads.
The summoning of the toads, like he's had to beat them at some point to master them. And the 10th and final one he has not mastered, and this one is clearly the strongest one of them all.
So I assume he's fought this thing before, and it ends up every time like this, where he's bleeding out on the ground. Because he hasn't conquered. I mean, I wouldn't say that's conquering it.
He hasn't ever actually summoned it. Because apparently we've seen him try to before, or we've seen him do it, and then he gets stopped or gets knocked out or whatever. Like anytime he's backed up against the wall, he either decides not to do it or gets like told not to do it and stops fighting.
Yeah,
it'd be wild to see the day one of how that went down. Like, how can somebody like that know what lies on the other side of this Shikigami spawning? Like, how can you know something like this would be on the other side?
Yeah.
It's so weird. Like,
wild.
It is wild.
Like, imagine a little kid by accident doing it and just getting whopped.
Well, just in power scale, it's like when you know a black hole exists, but you don't really know, other than theoretically, what could be on the other side. The only way to see is, do you test it? Do you go through? Right.
Oh
yeah, the next portion.
So the other thing he brings up at the very end, that no one in the history of this curse technique has ever subjugated whatever that last thing is. Right. He had a long string of name. I think the last part of it was like Makura. I don't know if that's the name itself. But
and that's a mistranslation.
It is.
Yeah.
Do you know
just like with Malevolent Kitchen?
Do you know what it's supposed to be called?
MAHORAGA or MAHORAGA.
MAHORAGA? Okay.
Yeah. I don't know what the people, because I saw a meme that was like earlier. It was like, who won the dubbing or like the subtitles team was drunk today because Malevolent Kitchen is crazy.
Oh,
and I thought that was really funny. I was hoping it was this Crunchyroll like dubbing team too. or whatever.
Malevolent Kitchen is a crazy name.
Yeah.
It's still
Because
crazy.
we've already seen Malevolent Shrine. I don't know how close the Japanese words for shrine and kitchen are. That's pretty funny.
Yeah, maybe they're using AI generator like a lot of people do.
That would make sense.
Yeah.
AI.
Closed caption, like auto-generated YouTube.
Yeah.
When it tries to understand what we're saying, it just isn't accurate.
Those are the worst.
Yeah.
It's so funny though.
But so then we kind of jumped to a flashback with Gojo and Megumi.
Yeah, that was really interesting.
And so they talked about how at some point the reason why their families hate each other is that there was a fight between the two heads of the family that both had Gojo's current technique and Megumi's current technique, and they both ended up dying as a result of it. So I would assume that, this is just me guessing, I would assume that it was an all-out battle, and whoever the Zenin ancestor was probably summoned that thing, and it killed them both.
Right.
And had never, again, like kind of like what Megumi was just doing, like creating a ritual with both of them being involved.
Right.
And instead of them defeating Mahoraga or whatever, they both died as a result of it. And so now the clans hate each other.
But it's really cool foreshadowing. It's 100% it's foreshadowing, first of all. But secondly, it's really cool because it's setting up that idea of Megumi's importance to Sukuna. Probably using either in an Itadori fashion or manipulation, like maybe like puppeteering fashion, to take that ability he has and use it as a way to, one, deal with Gojo if he ever breaks out with the whole Gato plot, but two, just having that default. Like it's really hard to know Sukuna wise because we haven't seen how he operates like on his own. One, does he need somebody like Itadori always? Two, if not, what really is the purpose of Megumi if not to be another body to hold over? Yeah. And so it's a little tricky, like, because what we were talking about back with Megumi anyway, it was more so under the idea of just a better host, because Itadori's not the best host for him. But if you're going to get all, 15 fingers, 20 fingers? 20. If you're going for all 20 fingers, does it really matter? Or is can he become Sukuna? I guess. Oh shit. I guess what I'm asking is does there have to be an Itadori in the equation with the 20 fingers, or can you just put all 20 fingers in proximity and it just creates a Sukuna?
I don't know if that. I have no idea. I don't know if that's the case, but Sukuna said to that girl, like, keep working on the preparations. Like, we'll meet again soon. Like, it's almost time for me to be back. So he clearly has some type of resurrection plan ultimately in place. Whether that means it's Yuji's body, or if that's, I guess, Megumi's body, or just becoming a human again. You know what I mean? Like, or becoming alive again. Like, yeah, bringing all the pieces together and he can just form into himself. I think at this point, just because the way the story's going, it seems like Yuji would have to eat all the fingers. I guess. It wouldn't
have. Okay, so but then it doesn't have to be that way then. Because how you could frame it is if it's like Toji, where it's the takeover and it's permanent at the end, where Toji took over that guy until Toji killed himself. Yeah. If it's exactly like that, and you take the host permanently, you wouldn't want to end up with Itadori, which is why it would probably be better to go with Megumi in the end, because Megumi has a better perk, quirk, curse than Itadori, because you don't want to end up with the weaker body in the end. Yeah. But how does that work? Do you start putting... I guess that's what I was asking the other day. Like, do you start putting fingers in a different person? Does that change the scenario? Like, what happens if Megumi eats...
Sukuna,
that's what
someone else eats a finger?
And then what do you do once Megumi eats the rest? If Megumi was to eat the rest, does he have to kill Itadori? Does he have to consume? Like, how does that function? I don't know. I wonder how that would work. Because we've not seen that displayed.
I mean, I would imagine that there's probably some way if, like, let's just say there's a Sukuna A and Sukuna B. How fucking horrible that would be. Crazy. But if there was a Sukuna A and Sukuna B, since Sukuna was able to, like, encapsulate his essence in his fingers, maybe he can, like, do some form of a transfer. Where it's like, hey, we can bring the two halves of my soul together by, you know what I mean? Whether it's, like, offering, you know, like, taking one last finger that's left and being like, all right, I'm going to absorb all of my Sukuna energy out of Yuji into this one finger, and then Sukuna B in Megumi just takes it and eats it. Does that make sense?
Right.
Or something along those lines to transfer, because I feel like that would be the only thing that would make sense. Or we're stuck with 2 fucking Sukunas running around. One 5-finger strength and one... Or one 1-finger strength and one 19-finger strength. I mean, I don't know.
Decoy.
But like after that, you put your bets on Megumi. Because if you can have Megumi Sukuna versus Itadori full-fingered Sukuna, the one we currently just had almost lost to the curse technique of the Megumi.
Yeah.
So it's still a better route because this thing just surpassed Jogo, potentially could combat Gojo from the flashback. Realistically, beat Gojo's family line, beat the previous Infinity guy.
Yeah. So
you'd still want to hedge your bets on
Megumi.
Sukuna Megumi rather than Itadori Sukuna. That's sorry. This show's crazy. What? Yeah. This is not where I thought this would be going, but it's so cool.
Yeah.
This episode just introduced so many ideas.
But it's good ideas.
No, it's not bad.
And they have been hinted at for a while because he's been after Megumi for season 1.
He's brought up like Megumi being interesting since he met him originally. So, and he tells Arame, it won't be much longer till I'm free.
It's more of like the specs on how this goes down, which is like the really cool thing to see. Because this is definitely the direction the show is hinting at the audience. It's more of like a matter of how does it actually occur now? Like how does the ritual based off today's episode? How does the Sukuna ritual occur? But
what do you mean by the Sukuna ritual?
Like the 20 fingers.
Like 20 of him actually being resurrected.
Yeah, like how does it end up overall looking?
Yeah. Well, clearly he has a plan because he told that girl keep prepping. You know, that's the thing that's even scarier about this whole thing is that we always I always assumed that Sukuna was just like this impending he was just like a bomb that was just waiting for the pieces to be brought together by outside forces that just happened to be putting together, whether it be the Jujutsu high school people or Geto and company. But if there's somebody on the other side that's also working with Geto on behalf of Sukuna, that's even scarier because they might have... Because that Arame girl, she was with Geto and them at the beach in season 1. Like, she's a part of the crew, part of the ship, And... if we haven't seen what their interactions look like, whether Geto's aware of who she really is or who she is, or if she's playing a facade for them, whatever, we don't know. But if she's just playing a certain role, but in reality she's hedging on and working towards bringing Sukuna back, that's even fucking worse.
Here's Sam's daily reminder to the audience. Geto caused this.
Yeah.
As the weeks go on, it gets more and more crazy. The pro just let out this whole event to happen, and he's just chilling somewhere down in the station. It's so mind blowing. The episodes just put more and more depth to the situation as we keep getting crazier and crazier.
Yeah.
Then we had the ritual. But how about that battle? I didn't understand so much of what was going on, but it was the most beautiful.
Bro, he became a plane, and then the plane blew up, and then the plane was running too far.
I don't think he became a plane.
In my mind, he became a plane.
I love that he decreased and increased in size sporadically to the point that it was just hard to tell the depth of what was going on.
Yeah.
So are they saying because it's the ritual that Megumi can't die unless the other person involved in the ritual is dead? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so he's basically saying that if the Haruta or whatever his name died, then Megumi would 100% die. Is he? Him? I think he's healing him right here. It's cut off on the screen, but it looks like his palm is on his stomach. I mean, he did say Yuji did imply that Sukuna could heal other people. So
he has really strong reverse curse
technique. Yeah,
it's really wild to think the Shibuya incident is more a byproduct of a massive battle rather than just an attack on humanity.
That's why I kept saying, what is the actual incident? Because lots of people are dying. I know all of it encapsulated is the incident because people died in the subways to the weird Soulnado in like
Lost
the first episode.
Gojo.
Lost Gojo. But I wanted to find out what the exact like horrible moment. Like everything was so horrible. What's like the worst part? And the worst part is the fact that these two like sliced up all of Shibuya.
Yeah.
To the point of it just being a crater in the ground.
At this point in my mind, it begins with Gojo.
I gotta make a phone call real quick.
Oh, no, you're fine. I was just gonna say, it begins with Gojo and it ends with that. This episode, unless it keeps going.
Unless there's more. Unless there's more loss of life.
You're just talking about how the fight was broken down, like the rules of the ritual.
Yeah. So I guess ultimately it just subjugation just means beating the thing.
So what does it mean for Sukuna beating it and not?
They said if it's more than one person doing the ritual, it doesn't count.
Yeah.
Okay, so that didn't count.
Yeah. As
So
soon
is
as
that
someone
creature
else
still
is
alive?
involved.
Yeah.
It said he could summon it as many times as he wants and try again as many times as he wants.
It's like playing Elden Ring on the hardest boss
It's
at
like
level 1.
Playing against Malekith and Elden Ring over and over, which I did because I refused to change my loadout or my build. I wanted to win with the big sword.
Yeah.
And I played for 8 hours fighting one boss.
That
shot is crazy.
Yeah, him bowing and everything.
Well, before that, him just like chilling on the light pole, and he was just like, "Huh? Oh shit! Yeah, I forgot I was fighting."
Yeah, I want to find the part where he was talking about his ability. He was getting hype that
when he started talking about fillet and cleave or whatever.
That was really cool too. The slow reveal of his technique.
I knew it. You're similar to Yamata no Orochi. I don't know what that is or who that is. You follow my slices and attack with cursed energy.
So he's saying
both started happening after the Great Wheel revolved.
So it's like adapting to what he's doing.
It's like he actively went on the offense to counter Sukuna's offense. Everywhere he struck, the creature made sure to be where it was, rather than dodge it. The ultimate rock paper scissors because he was a perfect counter, kind of like the nullification joke.
It's a late throw rock paper scissors, so as if you were waiting for somebody to throw, and then you're like, "Ha! I threw scissors as soon as they throw down paper," and you're like, "Hey, wait, that's cheating."
Which is really crazy though, but that makes sense why he can combat Sukuna so perfectly.
So basically, he can survive if he can manage to adapt to an ability. He can survive against that ability. It won't affect him. I think is what.
Which is wild.
It's crazy because this might be the most insane JJK description of an ability, and I feel like this is the one I have the best grasp on so far. Which should tell you something.
Yeah.
JJK kind of goes off with their descriptions of things. I lost it with Chozo.
And his domain is just endlessly slicing anything in the area.
Gosh.
And he has two different slices: the one that attacks cursed energy and the one that attacks no cursed energy, or like just normal people. And he did both of them for no reason, other than to kill as many people as possible.
We birthed an angel today. Talk about shout out Mechamaru style to Evangelion.
And shout out Nope, because I watched that yesterday.
Which part?
The part where the main antagonist becomes a biblically accurate angel for like 10 minutes. And I was watching the movie like, what the fuck is this?
I loved the swirl, the fire swirl. It looked like a nuclear cloud, and then it like just went into a beam in the sky. And that was a wild effect too, like the blood. It looked like a blood bomb.
That is nuts. It's just walking through it too.
And that gray effect on the creature looks like Mob when he goes infinite.
This whole episode gave me like crazy
Psycho
Mob Psycho vibes.
Yeah.
Just the color use and all these like wildly animated close-up shots.
It's just
that kind of destruction, like wanton destruction.
For reference, guys, we're just watching the post-nuclear bomb of Sukuna going fire.
The fact that they said he could have just done the one that attacks cursed energy, but he decided not to, is like so evil.
And now it's the shot of Japan for everyone wondering. That beautiful shot.
I wonder if that's drawn or like animated, because that literally would just look like a photo of Japan, like a real photo of Japan.
Try to catch a line of dialogue. It's everything going in molten lava, hitting on the little fragments,
Because Sukuna's doing it even
He's
stronger
arrow.
Right. It's cool to see like the arrow effect and not jump to heaven with Jogo. To actually see it like on display.
So does he hit Mahoraga with it, or does he just shoot the
no,
ground?
No, he hits him with it.
That's so cool.
Fuga. And then, I love it. Anytime it has to hide the brightness, it's insane. That scene.
Yeah, this is beautiful.
Fire in the sky.
That gives me Fire Force vibes.
So cool.
So sick.
I mean, it literally looks like it's like a living creature, like, or a tree of fire. And then all flowing to a small...
When it dissipated, I thought those two shadows were
people or
yeah,
things.
I thought it was they had like magnified.
It looked like Jogo. The one on the right kind of looked like a weird shadow of Jogo.
Yeah.
Me watching this episode.
Also, just a little shout out. That was a really cool, like, thing they did at the very end after the big bomb went off, and they went to Itadori. Then they filled us in on how we got to Itadori. Like that very quick, like 2-minute cut. That was really wild storytelling.
Dropped off Fushiguro.
To throw a little flashback instead of just telling it in a linear fashion is a wild choice.
Yeah. Also, the final shot of him just like straight faced looked like it was just like pulled out of the manga and colorized. I love that.
Yeah. Dude, the implications of this episode are so scary because, like, Sukuna last episode very much was terrifying, as, like, you have called him before, a nuke. But now it's like, I feel he literally is. You know what I mean?
How about that? Yeah, good choice of words for that.
Instead of just, like, he's kind of a nuke, he literally is a nuke. Like, he is a menace to society. And if he's going to get control of Fushiguro as well, whether that be, like, physically or just, like you said, through manipulation.
Mental and emotional.
That's horrifying to think of because of what we just witnessed. I mean, that Shikigami was literally stronger than any curse that we've seen so far.
Right.
Because it was able to stand toe-to-toe with Sukuna, which, in my mind, if I had to imagine, is probably roughly equal to Gojo.
It also allows for potential saving of Itadori.
Oh, true. Yeah. It means that Itadori might not get executed. Maybe Fushiguro will.
Well, in my mind, Sukuna. That's not
Sorry,
even trade-off.
I know it's not.
That's not what I was going to suggest either.
Megumi,
I was going to suggest an optimistic route where instead of, because Itadori would only die if 20 fingers are in him, and then with Megumi taking some, he wouldn't get those 20 fingers. In my mind, it would be a permanent thing. But maybe we could have Sukuna find a third way to escape that doesn't kill either party because the 20 fingers will never come to completion. Hopefully. But no, you just want... How would Megumi get fully killed then? What happens to Itadori's fingers?
Okay, well, here's my thing. They have to execute... The goal is to execute Sukuna, and by executing Sukuna, they have to execute Itadori. So that means Sukuna has to be, like, relatively manifested in somebody's body. So if he's manifested in two bodies, then we have to kill them both. That's what
if each character we currently enjoy in this show gets a finger, and
then
we
all
have like
die,
20 Sukunas, and then they all have to die.
Kelp. Yeah. Tuna Sukuna.
Tuna Sukuna is cool. Satuna is funny. Yeah.
And then the episode ended with Nanami.
Yeah.
The boy who lived.
He's gonna be dead. There's no way. He's
literally burnt in half.
Unless he literally becomes Two-Face, which would be kind of
Why would they tease him if not to bring him back?
To
kill him again?
Yes, so Itadori can run into him and be even more upset that his buddy just died.
The dude that's literally like his uncle figure in the school.
Yeah.
That's
cool, fun uncle. Or unfun uncle.
Wow.
That was a Jujutsu Kaisen.
To another week. Or
no, we will not never see another episode again. Sorry.
That'd be horrible.
I don't want to never see.
You don't want this to be like that Berserk show. We're just
no, because this show's not good.
No, okay.
At least it's not gonna be bad. The idea of Berserk movies come out. Maybe they'll make a good show. Never come out.
Well,
I'm so tired.
For now, we're gonna leave you guys. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe, do all those fun things for us, especially leave a comment for this video, and we'll catch you in the next JJK. Love you guys. Punch it.
Boom.
So apparently, Will, Mark Andrews got hurt.
Fuck.